This meeting is being recorded. Hi, Tiffany Belfield Elamine here with Community Farm Alliance, Food Systems Equity Organizer. And today we're going to talk about the pandemic response and safety grant, better known as the PRS grant that came from USDA. I just want to try to get everybody caught up to speed. There's been some questions about verifications and validations. Is this really happening? Am I registered the correct way? And so we're just going to hit some high points and kind of give some direction to this. So it is a closed grant. It is going through the award and funding stages now. But there was kind of some confusion when it came to emails and verifications. So I just want to go to, let me share screen. 1 second. All right, so this was the original page that people went to get the application. Now you can see the applications are under review and will continue into the end of March 22nd. And this just gives some good information about what's going on. By now, you should have seen this in your mailbox, this right here. And some people got this and was like, now what do I do, right? Let's understand that if you didn't receive a postcard by March 4th, that you needed to email or call someone. The phone numbers are not as successful as email. I would definitely email with your information if you not received the card, but you know you submitted an application. Applicants were supposed to be validated by March 11th. Now, this means that you should have started a correspondence or received correspondence by March 11th, as they are working through millions of applications. I would still nonetheless email if you received the card. With that PIN number, I would email, and I would email if you have any questions about why you have not received a postcard just yet. So going back into emails. So when you initially submitted your application back in what should have been around November, October, or September of 2021, you should have received the email from no reply at grantsolutions.gov letting you know that you successfully submitted your application. If you did not receive this, then that means you did not successfully submit your application. After a while, we ended up with another email that was letting you know, like previously stated, that you will get a card like this in the mail. If you got a card like this in the mail, it also came with a PIN number that's associated with your business, and also an email and a phone number saying that need to be validated by a certain date. So we asked questions because we didn't know what to do. People were calling, and you can't get through the phone line. That's why I said email is probably the best bet. So when I emailed, I received this information that basically let me know that you should email someone, and someone will email you back, letting you know that the correspondence has began on validating your PIN number. Okay. So once I got my PIN number in, once I got my PIN number in, I was able to see an email saying that congratulations, my grant application is entered the award phase. So once it's validated, you'll get an email with confirmation of award phase, but you will also get a confirmation saying that you have been positively verified. See, positively verified. And then from that process, you have to it's pending final verification. You have to successfully register your entity into sam.gov. Attached, you'll find the information to get into sam.gov, right? So you'll go down and you have this great, wonderful intro into sam.gov. For anything that is USDA, you have to grants, loans, you have to be in sam.gov. If you haven't successfully done the PRS grant and you just happen to find yourself on this webinar, register your business into sam.gov, because no matter what the funding is, you will have to go through these processes. The best thing is to already be registered. So you'll go to sam.gov And it's basically the portal that holds all your information and banking information. It is 100% free. You will get started, um, or you can check your registration status. You may have already registered and did not know it. You might be already registered. So I would start with check your registration status. If you cannot get through to that, it will basically redirect you to start from beginning. But that's what you have to get to receive the funding. So recapping, at this process, this time of the process, you should be registering to sam.gov. Your PIN should be verified. If you're unsure if you've been verified, you need to email the address on the card, which again is this email address right here. You should be emailing them with the PIN on your card. If you applied for an application and it went through and you got the email of that it was submitted and you did not receive a card, you should be emailing that email as well, asking about your PIN number. And everybody should be, the majority, if everything is went right and you've been verified, you are now waiting to receive your funding. You have put in your banking information and business information into sam.gov, and you are now waiting. So if you have any questions about those processes, feel free to reach out to me. But ultimately, it is a FSA USDA grant, so you can reach out to your local offices as well. Um, yeah, and if there's any other funding that's coming down, also this is a good time to build relationships with your FSA agent to see what's coming. I do not have any information about any other coronavirus or pandemic relief funding, but I do hope that everybody was successful with this. If you have any other questions, just let me know. Thank you.